Oh, fuck off. Okay guys, it is currently 3:10 in Ireland and I am tired here, but me and half of the universe were trolled hard by Travis Scott tonight. As you've seen in the intro clip, on his website, the Astroworld timer went down to 0 and then just started counting up again, and now it is on. Hold on, I'll show you real quick. So yeah. So obviously I've still got a bit more waiting to do. I think that's gonna count up to about 5 hours because it's gonna drop at 5 AM, I think Irish time, if not 6, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm gonna wake back up and then start this reaction to one of the most anticipated albums of 2018. So yeah, I'll catch up with you then. Okay guys, so this is just like a little cool Easter egg that anyone who was not on the Travis Scott website before the album was released wouldn't have seen. So this clock just keeps like going up and down. Obviously it is now 5 AM and the album has been released in full. It is 17 tracks, 2 of which we have already heard, and one being the massive hit, which was obviously Butterfly Effect, and then we have Stargazing, which was the song used to introduce the album on the trailer that he released 2 days ago on YouTube. So yeah guys, without any further ado, we're gonna jump straight into this album. Like I said before, this is my first time ever doing a full album on this channel. It is 5 AM in Ireland, I'm tired. So drop the video a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new on here, and without any further ado, let's just jump straight into the first song of the album, Stargazing, the intro. Already heard bits of it, but let's give the full song a listen. The auto-tune is heavy on this song. And the ad-libs straight away. Okay, so initial impressions just from the first minute and a half of this song. Sounds like a kind of a weird trip before he is going into Astroworld. Astroworld, for anyone who doesn't know, is somewhere where Travis Scott, it's a theme park that Travis Scott visited a lot when he was a child, and obviously this is going to be an experience, so there's going to be like different rides that he's bringing on without the album, so that's going to be the theme of the whole album. So this sounds like it's like a bad trip or some shit at the start of the album, and he's going to bring you through all these different experiences, featuring a shit ton of ad-libs and auto-tune. This album has been hyped for so long, so I mean, I can only imagine the pressure that he feels right now. Okay, so there's a kind of a part 2 to this song. I like when songs do that midway, when they switch it up the beat. Oh my god, man, we are one, so this is the intro. I'm going to enjoy this fucking album, I can tell you that much already. Okay, I just need to pause that real quick. That was Stargazing. I did not expect that switch up halfway through, but if this is anything to go off, this album is going to be insanely heavy. Yeah, that beat has woken me up slightly. I'm really excited to hear the rest of this album now, if that's what the bar has been set at. So this is Carousel, the number 2 song on the album. Okay. I'm more so for the first listen just paying attention to what songs are going to be bangers, because I'm not listening to the lyrics as much because my brain's just not really fully functioning at the moment because it is 5:10 in the morning. Mixing the water with Jesus, making the money get more. The bass, I don't know who that is, who that feature is. Okay, that was Carousel, second song on the album. There was a lot to live up to after hearing Stargazing, but not bad. Not as good as Stargazing in my opinion, but obviously this is first listen, so it's going to be hard to know which songs are really going to stick out. But yeah, let's move on to Sicko Mode. This is the 3rd song on the album. This sounds like it should be hard. Apologies if I'm missing like some overlying theme where he might be relating the theme park to some other like metaphor in his life. Although I know Travis Scott's lyrics aren't. That sounds like Drake. Is that Drake? No. That sounds a lot like Drake. Is that Drake? I don't have the features up here, so I don't know if that is Drake or not. Surely that's Drake. There's a Drake feature on this. Oh my god, that switch up. Was that a Drake feature? It sounded a lot like Drake. Okay, I like how he's not overdoing it on the auto-tune in this song, but I can't decide which one's better, Sicko Mode or Stargazing. The little switch up that they do with the beat at the start of the song, like there was like an intro. I'm nearly certain that was Drake on the intro, but I could be completely wrong. It did sound like him. On my screen right now I can only see the names of the songs. I don't have any features on it. I know there is big features on this album, but I just can't tell who it was. I don't want to say it's Drake because then people, you know, go mad, but it did sound a lot like Drake, so let me know if that was Drake or not. What is going on? This is like a dubstep song. This is a really... I think about 6 different songs he's had in one song. The Drake verse, yeah, okay, it was Drake. Can confirm it's Drake. This is gonna go off. Was this a surprise feature? Because I did not hear any rumblings of Drake being on this album at all. Drake doing Zans. Not a good image. Okay, that was Sicko Mode, and my god, already we have another like 12, 10 songs to get through, and already this is insane. Stargazing was the switch up halfway through. Sicko Mode with a Drake feature. I mean, this album is most certainly already living up to expectations in my opinion anyway. Okay, song number 4, R.I.P. Screw. Let's just get straight into it. We'll say 3 for 4 because I didn't really like Carousel. He's making you feel like you're in a theme park with the different types of rides that you can go on. That's my opinion of what he's trying to do with it anyways. Completely different vibe he's obviously going with this track. So this is just a completely different vibe he's going with altogether. Slowing it down and maybe next song. Each different song is a different ride in the theme park, or you could look at it as, the way I'm kind of feeling at the moment is, I feel like I'm on one roller coaster, and it started like with a crazy bunch of loops and you're going all over the place with these really hard beats, and now he's just coming to the mellow stage and it's just mellowing out. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of different theories and shit going around over the next few days, but that's just my initial opinion on where it's going so far. But yeah, I really like the way it's just mellowed out a bit now, and it actually is an enjoyable song. It's not just like being mellow for the sake of being mellow. It actually sounds like something that could actually be an enjoyable song. I don't know who Screw is, so people are gonna have to fill me in. Another good song. I'm gonna give that 3 for 4. He's still going. Arguably, to be fair, Carousel could probably have been 4 out of 4, but like I said, first listen, it's gonna be hard to really appreciate which songs are gonna stand out unless I appreciate them straight off the bat. You know, I mean, Sicko Mode and Stargazing are still insane. Rest in Peace Screw was a different vibe, but still probably have to listen to it a few times and it will probably grow on me. But next song up is Stop Trying to Be God. It's looking like it's going to be a big album in 2018 so far though. Stop trying to be God. Stop trying to be God. Okay, so I don't think it's really specifically targeting anyone in general. 100% the growing. Like I said before, this is like the bottom part of the roller coaster. Okay. It seems quite early for a song so similar to an interlude. I feel like I'm at church. Okay, I just don't know what to think of that song. It sounded a lot like an interlude to me. Quite early in the album, like 5 songs in to have a song so like slow paced like that. Yeah, let's crack on. That was Stop Trying to Be God. Like I said, I just don't really know what to think of that song. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to all these over again once again, but for now let's just continue on. This is No Bystanders. Okay, I did not know that Travis Scott had that in his locker, to be honest with you. I haven't really listened to much of his older work. We're only really getting into him in the last few days because I knew this album was going to be coming up. But I mean, I didn't really know he had that kind of, not double time flow, but that faster sped up flow in his arsenal. But it sounds good. That's probably more for his Rage fans, I suppose, when they're mosh pit. That just sounds like a mosh pit song. First verse was sick. I don't know about that second one. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling that part. Nah, bro. I feel like a lot of clubs are not going to allow him to play this song. Yeah, I don't really like the hook. I don't know what it is. Not really me. Yeah, so we're going on a bit of a downward stint at the moment. Everything was so good at the start, and for the last maybe 2 songs, I haven't been the most impressed. His first verse in No Boy Sanders right there was sick. But other than that, I feel like the rest of the song was just quite average. The 7th song on the album is Skeleton, so I feel like we're going to start to pick it up a bit more. This is 2.5 minutes long, so I'd imagine it's going to just be hard for the whole thing. But yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Come on, come on. We're going for about 4 out of 7 here. 4 out of 7 of them were sick. Maybe 2 or 3 of them, I don't know, I'm still on the fence with it. But this sounds like more of an interlude now. Let me know in the comments. Is that a Weekend feature as well? Oh my god, that's a Weekend feature as well. Weekend, Drake. They've really auto-tuned Weekend's voice in this though. Just to match Travis Scott's style, I suppose. The Weekend and Travis Scott, that is a weird combination. Okay, yeah, that was different. Again, that did sound like the interlude. I said the other one sounded like the interlude, but this would make more sense for that to be an interlude. But yeah, that was Skeletons. Short, sweet, nothing to really write home about. I mean, it wasn't great, it wasn't horrible. But the next song is Wake Up. That sounds like 3 Days Grace. Hate Everything About You. Well, not anymore, but it did at the start. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up 3 Days Grace, I Hate Everything About You. It's the same guitar riff. Is it The Weekend again? Okay, maybe that wasn't The Weekend the last time. This, in a weird way, is reminding me of XXXTentacion's question mark album with the way, the amount of versatility that each track has had. I don't know, I'm just getting weird vibes with that straight away. But this whole album seems to be kind of like a mix and mash of different things, which again is like going back to the theme park kind of metaphor that he's been using, where every different song is going to be like a different ride in the theme park and taking on a different experience, which it definitely has so far, because there's been like ups and downs, left and rights and everything like that. But I think this is The Weekend again. So it was The Weekend on Skeletons and The Weekend on Wake Up. I could be completely wrong, but do let me know. I cannot see the features on the screen here, so I know there's probably a lot of people who are getting pissed off listening to this because they might know that it is or isn't The Weekend. But let me know if you do know, or just like drop the whole track list with everything, all the features and everything that is in it so far. But I know Drake is definitely a feature, and Weekend is definitely on one of these. I just don't know if he's on both. Yeah, that has to be The Weekend. What the fuck is that? That guitar riff in the background sounds so much like 3 Days Grace, I Hate Everything About You. I'm not tired at all anymore. It's 20 to 6 in the morning. The Weekend never ever fails. I've said this so many times on this channel. Let me know if people are surprised with that collaboration. Then again, I'm also surprised with the Drake collaboration. I don't know why. Okay, so that was Wake Up. That is the 8th track on the album as far as I'm aware. And yeah, like just another song that I'll probably have to go back to and listen to a few times. Like I said, first listen is always going to be a bit weird because it's hard to really nail in which songs, unless like it hits you straight in the face and you know it's going to be sick, or it is sick. But some songs you'll go back to, listen to a few times, and they'll start to grow on you. Especially anything with a Weekend feature on it is always going to be catchy. So yeah, I'm going to have to go back and listen to a few of these. But yeah, let's just jump straight into 5% Tint. Who's that creeping through my window? All that actual shit that ain't called for. Sounds like you're in. And now again, like I've been saying, it's coming for, it's like just a completely different like experience. It's a different ride in the theme park, but it's just not a ride that I'm really enjoying. The beat is just kind of awkward and too slow, and I'm just like kind of feel awkward dancing to it. And it sounds like there's a fucking T-Rex or something crawling around through my speakers with the little background sound effect. Kind of freaking me out. I'm gonna get a bit paranoid listening to this. I don't know. I'm trying to find like a pocket that I can like move to, but it just I feel like it's just changing too much. It's too awkward. Like it's a really awkward beat. And now it's changing again. But it is staying true to the theme park feel where it just keeps switching it up. It's like a different ride every single time. There's a lot of kind of euphoric sounds in this album as well though. Just like this, and there's been a few other ones as well, where it is like each song has like its own really intense euphoric outro. Like I said, I think the best way to describe that is just I just did not enjoy that ride in the theme park. That's really all there is to it. Maybe I'll go back and try it again some stage, but the next song is NC-17, so I think that means like the age limit. So it's like the age limit on the ride is you have to be 17 years or up. But anyway, it's basically saying that you have to be an adult to go on this ride or whatever. So this is probably going to be a bit more explicit than the other songs on the album. I hope he kind of picks it up again and goes back to the way it was at the start, because he's kind of fallen off a bit in my opinion. Okay, yeah. So straight away, yeah. So NC-17, this is obviously going to be a lot more of an explicit song. The first thing was like, what did he say? Okay, yeah. Is there a Quavo feature on this one? I think this is a Quavo feature. Oh! 21 Savage. One another big feature. Another massive feature. So what are we up to now? I'm nearly certain that Quavo's still on the song. I heard like ice, ice, and it just sounded like a Migos feature. But 21 Savage, Drake, The Weeknd so far. So rich, I say, run my dogs now. It's about my bay, about some smoke, I'm on my way. I feel like 21 Savage has to mention Saint Laurent every single song he makes. I feel like he just says that every single time. And he has to speak about nothing on a chick as well. Okay, so obviously there's no Quavo feature on this. I thought I heard him come through. So that was NC-17. Like I said, it was a bit more of an explicit song, which is what I'd kind of guessed just from the name. But again, nothing that really got me going in that song. The 21 Savage feature was a surprise, just because I can't actually see who is being featured. But I mean, nothing that really like jumped out at me where I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna listen to this. I need to listen to this again, kind of thing. But again, I'll just keep going. Next song is Astro Thunder. Hopefully this can kind of spark it up again, because I feel like it just has fallen off slightly. Come on. Again, every song sounds quite different. It is now 10 to 6 in the morning. Drop the video a like if you have not already. Make sure to subscribe around here if you are new. Okay, I like this. It sounds alright. Again, it's nothing that's like jumping out to me being like, shit, I need to listen to this, and like this is gonna be on my playlist. I mean, it still sounds very Travis-esque. It doesn't, like, he hasn't gone strayed away from his usual, which just kind of says to me that it probably will still be a hit regardless. But I just feel like there hasn't been enough bangers on it yet for it to be like as worthy of the hype that has received. Well, from my little bit of knowledge from Travis Scott is that he's always maintained a consistent sound, and he's never tried to like stray too far from that sound, and that's why he is always like consistent with his music. But again, like really dramatic outros to each song. Like they all sound like interludes / outros. I can imagine a lot of these songs will have really good music videos to them. I know he likes to put out really artistic music videos, and that's a big part of the song itself. But I mean, without that music video, I feel like a lot of these songs are just kind of, I won't say average, but they're just not jumping out to me for the hype that this album has been receiving. Anyway, moving swiftly on, the next song on the album is Yosemite. Yosemite, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Y-O-S-E-M-I-T-E, for anyone who wants to take a guess at how the fuck to pronounce that. These songs have consistently gotten shorter as well. The last 3 songs have been like 2.5 minutes. Okay, this is something that like it's kind of jumping out to me in a weird way at the start. It's not like something that I'm like, oh yes, this is a banger, but I just feel like this has a lot of growing potential on you. I don't know what Yosemite is. Yosemite. Yeah, this is good. Not really something I was expecting to be listening to on a Travis Scott album, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I just expected there to be a lot more harder songs. I know Butterfly Effect and Who, question mark, what, exclamation mark, is up soon, which it just sounds like it's gonna be hard as well. But this so far is just a completely different vibe than what I thought I was expecting. And then another kind of epic outro. Euphoric. Yeah, that was Yosemite, and the next one is Can't Say. I mean, I didn't really have much to say about the last one. I felt like it was just something that I will just have to listen to again, and it will probably grow on me. I can see that one growing on me, to be fair. So this one is Can't Say. Yeah, let's just jump straight into it. I can't say. This drop's gonna be hard. I was waiting for that. I was like, that was shit. So I feel like the album's been missing so far. That drop was sick. Sounds like Akon. Fucking Akon feature. Yeah, this is sick. Okay, this needed this to kind of, not so much save it, but I just feel like it was missing something like this. Because it did sound like it was going to be a lot of harder. This isn't too hard, but it is just a nice, like an 808 hard bassline beat. And then what sounds like an Akon feature. I know it's obviously not Akon, but I don't know who that guy is. So let me know again who that is in the Can't Say feature. But I really like his voice over this. It's really nice contrast and effect with the heavy bass line and then his real kind of high pitched voice. But it does sound like Akon. Yeah, this is sick. Another big outro as well, but it sounds things. Okay, yeah. But yeah, that's probably my favourite song of the album so far. It's definitely up there. It's going back to Can't Say, Sicko Mode or Stargazing. The second half of Stargazing was sick, but I feel like that one's probably going to take it. My voice is going. Purely because it stayed consistent throughout, and the way that beat dropped in at the start. Excuse me. Cold coffee. But yeah, the way that beat came in at the start, like I even said it at the start, I was like, this beat is gonna be sick, but it was like delayed, so it kind of still caught me off guard. But yeah, and then whoever was vocalizing over that, sick. Okay, I don't know if you can see in the background, but it's starting to get bright outside, so I'm gonna try and wrap this up. The next song on the album is Who, question mark, what? So I feel like this one's gonna be hard. I'm gonna get water. Why does this sound like something? That sounds like Butterfly Effect. Oh, I like that. Hold on, wait. Yes. Sounds like some Transformer shit. I feel like he's gonna go hard for the next. I know Butterfly Effect is a sick song and that's hard, but I feel like for the last 4 songs now, this is gonna be like the roller coaster that I was speaking about at the start. Kind of going back up in its ascension again and really going for it in the mad like loops and shit, because just by the way this is going, and then it sounds similar to Butterfly Effect. I'd imagine that Houston, Fornication and Coffee Bean are gonna be sick. It started high and then kind of took a big dip and maybe a few little small things, and I feel like it's going straight back up again. But yeah, I like this one straight away. The last 2 now have been sick, so I'm happy that he's starting to bring it back up, because I was a bit disappointed with the kind of the middle ones. I feel like there was a few fillers in there, but this sounds good. This is sick. Okay, apologies if I'm getting that wrong, but it sounds like I can never understand, I can never get which of the Migos it is. Well, I know, actually to be fair, it's not Offset and it's not Takeoff, so imagine that is Quavo. Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's not either of them. I like that screaming sound effect. Gives the impression that like someone's going through like one of the rides where I don't know if you can hear it through the speakers, but there's like a really high-pitched girl screeching as if she's like being dragged through like a ride or a tunnel or some shit. That's Quavo. Am I wrong? Yeah, there's just a lot less auto-tune. There, you definitely heard that. We're starting to pick it up a bit. I'm gonna skip the next one because it's Butterfly Effect, and we've all heard that. It's been out for ages. So, second last track of the entire album is Houston Fornication. Guys, make sure to drop this video a like I said already, for the fact that it is now right outside, and when it started, it was not. I've been here for an hour recording this shit. It's 6:10 in the morning. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. This is gonna drop in hard as well. You can just tell. Sounds like a Drake beat. The ad-lib is so iconic. Yeah, like, I really amn't being too critical of what he's saying, because I know that's just not what you're here for when you're listening to Travis Scott. I mean, the way he's moving in and out with his beat is so sick. I mean, the last 1, 2, we'll count Butterfly Effect as well, because I've heard that and I know it's sick. So it's the last 4 in a row of being bangers. And then it's just going to be Coffee Bean after this, and I imagine he's not going to like take it down a level after that. He's probably just going to keep it going. So this is the last 4 or 5 songs. I'm not going to say save the album, because I have enjoyed it throughout. None of these songs, as far as I know so far, have had really any significant depth in them at all, which is just like, I'm not looking for that, like I said, with Travis Scott. But I mean, he has done really well to stay away from actually speaking about anything really significant or meaningful, but maintain these songs to be listenable, like, if you get me. Like, because usually I like a bit of depth in music, but I'm just tolerating it at the moment, because I just know that is exactly what you don't go to Travis Scott for. But I mean, he has stayed consistent with his sound. Like I said earlier on in the video, that I mean, he always maintains the same sound, and that is what people love him for. So it's always like you can nearly have banked on this to be good. So far, pretty sick. I feel like it won't be a flop in terms of how the public have kind of perceived it, because I know there was so much hype behind this. But yeah, we're gonna jump into the last song, which is Coffee Bean. I don't know how he's gonna go. Maybe he's gonna bring it back down again, because the way I've seen it so far with my little roller coaster analogy has been like, it started really high, there was maybe a few loops, come back down, and kind of stayed central for the middle few tracks. Like, I'm not going to say filler tracks, because there was some nice songs in there, but then obviously it took back off for the last 4 or 5 tracks now. So hopefully Coffee Bean can maintain that level. Last track of the album, It's Bright Outside. Drop this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new. Cheers. That beat is insane. Your family told you I was a bad move. Plus I'm already a black dude. Okay, so this sounds like he's telling a bit of a story in this one. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing too much digging deep into the lyrics on my first listen, because it is just too early to be listening and really delving deep into what he's saying. I'm not saying that there's a lot of depth in it, but I just would like to completely understand the song that I'm listening to. But yeah, this sounds like I'll have to go back and have another listen, but I'm liking this. The beat off of this is so sick so far. Don't worry, I'll be back for you. All the money and cars, stripper hoes in the tattoo. For those who hit us in Morse code, too many doors closed, cul-de-sacs and forecourts. Sliding over your key. I feel like he could have went a lot of ways with an outro on this, but I feel like this just fits it. It's just, again, it's like a different sound to anything he's done so far on this album. Another ride, if you want, in the theme park. Okay. Yeah, I really like this as an outro. That was actually, to be fair, I thought he was gonna lose the album there at the latter kind of, well, more so the middle part. It was more so after the Weekend feature that I feel like he picked it back up again, because at the start with Stargazing, the way it switched up with Stargazing in the middle was so sick. Then Carousel, I feel like he fell off a bit. Picked it back up with Sicko Mode. RIP Screw, Stop Trying to Be God, again went down a bit. I'd probably have to listen to it a few more times. But takeaway from that album, Straight off the bat, I know the butterfly effect, obviously I didn't get to because I've heard it so many times. I know a lot of people probably won't want to see another reaction because they've probably seen so many. But Coffee Bean, Houston, Fornication, Butterfly Effect, Who What, Can't Say, Stargazing and Sicko Mode are all songs that I know for a fact are probably going to be going straight into my playlist without any second listens. And then the rest I will obviously go back over again at some stage tomorrow when I'm a bit more fresh, listen to the lyrics and really just give it a second chance, because I know when albums first come out, your songs that you appreciate initially are not always the songs that you appreciate maybe a week later. So yeah guys, that is going to be my first ever album reaction. I hope you did enjoy. So yeah guys, let me know which songs you felt as though are the best on the album. Let me know if you feel as though this album has lived up to the hype, because I know there was so much hype behind it, and I felt as though it was always going to be a big task to actually fill the boots that this album was portraying, to be able to, you know, it sounded like this album was going to be sick by the way it was being built up, and I know Travis Scott had been teasing it for so long. But yeah, that's going to be me guys. If you did enjoy, as always, like the video, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and that's going to be me guys. I'm going straight to, actually I have to edit this video first. Fuck. I'm going to edit this video, get it up for you guys as soon as possible, then I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.